everyone, welcome to Liberebil. Ladies and gentlemen, I am behind the wheel of a C63 Amg Black Series. This car is brought to me by Mr. AMG Addict, AMG_Addict_SA. Now you can check him out on his Instagram, show him some love, give him a follow. Alan, the owner of this car, actually got in touch with me and I'm trembling and gave me permission to drive his car. I'm trembling, guys, because this is a dream come true. I've always wanted to drive a Black Series. I'm really scared. These cars are notorious for not being the most easiest cars to control. I'm going to put the car in manual mode because I do want a little bit more control. And I'm going to leave the traction control fully on because this car is worth a whopping, if not way over 2 million rand. So what is the C63 Amg Black Series? So if you take a normal, okay, before I go further, subscribe, notification, hit the notification bell, and check out LA Customs. Link is in the description box below. What is the C63 Amg Black Series? Well, it's a vicious version of a C63. The M1560 in this car shares its components with the SLS, Mercedes-Benz SLS, which is a sports car. The key differences here is this is not a dry sump engine. However, cranks, cams, pistons, valve train is all shared. The output of this car is 380 kilowatt and over 600 Newton meters of torque. And the thing that's striking me already with this 63 Black Series is the throttle response. Because it's naturally aspirated, it's okay, we have way more revs to work with here than I thought. This thing revs to over 7,000 RPM, guys. It's, yeah, I know. And the steering wheel, the steering feel, the quality of the brakes, the quality of the throttle feel, because it's naturally aspirated, is again, Alan is making such nonsense because I finally got the C63 feeling out of my system, and now it's back. He's busy giggling here next to me. He's again getting under my skin. I can't afford a 63 Black Series. If any of you are going to comment now, Niyaaz, please don't buy the 63. Buy a 63 Black Series instead. Alan actually looked quite long to find this car. This car's only got over about 20,000 kilometers on the clock. Super low mileage. There's a police officer going there, so I want to give him some space. In first key, it's a bit of a bumpy road, you have to brake a bit, guys, so yeah, no, we're hitting the traction control there. It's like you're barely getting on the throttle and the rear end is kind of wanting to step already. Guys, I'm quite intimidated by this car. It's lighting the rear wheels up first gear with traction control on. Okay, I'm freaking blown away here. The other differences with the C63 Black Series is its rear differential. This thing's got a proper wild diff on with a proper gearbox cooler. This is mated also to Mercedes-Benz 7-speed MCT transmission, which is still, it's based on it's a dual clutch transmission basically. I remember the old the one before this had a normal torque converter, but it was a dry torque converter or something like that. The other upgrades here are obviously much bigger brakes, Michelin Pilot Sports right around. These tires probably cost the same price of my CLA. And I feel sorry for Alan because they are gonna go really quickly with the amount of rear traction this car's got. It's very limited, and this is quite a wild car. What I'll do is I'll put it quickly into the normal sport mode, so I don't have to use the pedals. And this obviously is a facelift version, so Alan actually had the updated headlights fitted to this car. So the previous version, or this Mercedes-Benz South Africa, brought these cars in with halogen headlights, guys. Can you believe that? Alan had to actually fit the LED or the xenon lights to this car, which I'm sure wasn't very cheap. We are in 5th gear, we are in the manual setting. This road is going to smoothen out now a little bit. I'm coming around the corner. I should just be on the throttle, but I don't want to because I'm scared of this car's throttle. It's quite instant. And yo, do you know what's so funny is how quick it feels. I mean, I didn't expect this thing to feel, because I've driven so much turbocharged cars. I've driven that RS6 video, which I think came before this one, which had 600 kilowatt. But this car feels, it feels real, it feels analog, it feels like it's, you know, Alan, like it's tactile. And that's what the CLA for me lacks. It doesn't have this type of magic. But then again, it is down to the M156, which is, let's be honest now, one of the best all-motor engines to come out of Mercedes-Benz. There was a problem with this motor, so Mercedes actually had a lawsuit about it, if you guys don't know. With the first generation, the valve lifter was made out of a softer material than the cam, and the cam would eat through the valves, which is a typical C63 issue back in the day. The issue was sorted out from 2011 and onwards on facelift models, and this car doesn't have that issue. These motors are, it's safe to say, quite bulletproof in this generation. Another thing I quickly want to chat about. So, Genevieve Clarkson, as much as we all respect him and love him, he does get things wrong sometimes. And driving a Black Series, Alan currently has these adjustables that's fitted on this car from factory on its stiffest setting. This is not bad at all. Like seriously, guys, I can daily this car without any problems. This car is softer than my CLA on its stiffer setting at the moment, and that CLA is basically awful on this particular road that we're driving on. So we're coming up to a smooth road. I'm gonna put my foot down again for you guys because you need to hear this engine sounds. And also, if you have the car, it will blip the throttle for you. Oof. Okay, there's a truck coming here. We'll see if we can just gear down into 1st gear quickly. I'm a little bit worried about the turn, but we should be okay. Yeah, no. The sound, the whole freaking experience. No, guys, this is absolutely beautiful. Okay, guys, so to conclude my time with the C63 Black Series, I really don't want to give this car back to Alan. From the widened haunches on this car to the flared body kit to the aluminium bonnet, I am to that sound. I need a C63. I need a C63. I'm gonna see if I can sort. I think in 6 months time, if things go right, I'm gonna start hunting for one, the old spec, which I really like, the 4-door. I have a family. I'm not married or anything, but I have parents I want to take out and stuff like that. I'm not a baller like Alan who owns this car. But yeah, no guys, this is, I'm speechless. The M156, I mean, is one of my favorite engines. It's one of the nicest sounding engines I personally think around. This car just doesn't stop deliver. Oh, it's the cruise control. Doesn't stop delivering on. It's gonna twitch a little bit now. Even like just under second and a mile throttle, I still feel the back end busy sliding. I love a car that feels like this. I love a car that feels this loose. It's got so much character and so much feel. Guys, if you enjoyed this video, thumbs up, subscribe, share with friends and family, and check out Alan on his different social media platforms. I have linked everything down in the description box below. There's really some beautiful photos of this car on his Instagram, and I mean, what a thing it is. It looks absolutely stunning. If you guys are thinking, yes, this is a super biased review because you're a Mercedes cop, it is. I do love Mercedes. I forgive its flaws, I forgive the build quality and stuff like that, but guys, none of that matters for me because of this M156 engine. It totally destroys everything else that's wrong with this car, and there isn't much wrong with the C63. I just, yeah, even the ride, I can forgive the ride. As you enjoyed the video, thumbs up. Beef review, Liberebil out.